Welcome back to one of the Bears from Plays YouTube channel. Today is Friday, January 17th. We have made it to another Friday. Clap it up for everybody here. I'm going to be breaking down some more NBA plays. Last night, pretty good. Tonight, pretty good as well. 2-0 start. Thunder dominating the Cavaliers. This game wasn't even close. Third quarter wasn't close. It was a 20-point game the entire time. Thunder do get the revenge on the Cavaliers. Shai Gilgeous, 40-point performance. This guy's incredible. He needs like 20 shots to make 40 points. He's the best shooter in the NBA, and that's crazy to say because Steph Curry's alive. But I think Shai is the best shooter right now in the NBA from anywhere on the floor. He's just incredible how he scores his points and how little of shots he needs to make his points. So 2-0 days so far with Shai and the Thunder money line. We have the Kings on the money line -4.5 now. So hopefully everybody got a decent number. I think I took them on the money line when they were -2.5. And then we have Sabonis over 13.5 rebounds. That game's going to be coming up pretty soon. The end of the Thunder games right now, 134-114 final score. It is a doubleheader on TNT, so probably going to get a tip-off at like 9:15, 9:20, somewhere around there. So looking forward to watch that game as well. Hopefully we can get another sweep on the board. Been doing pretty hot in the NBA so far. Let's try to keep things going. Only one game tomorrow, one game that I really love. I'm going to be having two player props, but only one game I really love, and it was a game that I watched a couple nights ago. Both these teams going head-to-head once again. Played on Wednesday, and they're going to play on Friday. So back-to-back for both these teams. Both of these games being at San Antonio. If you were able to catch the first game, Memphis didn't shoot very well in the first half. Spurs shot very well in the first half. Memphis was down by, I think, 13 or 14 points. Memphis comes out of the second half, just dominates every aspect of the game, takes a pretty big lead, wins the game by 15, 16 points, somewhere around there, put up another 125-plus point performance. I like this Memphis team. I think they're going to win this game very easily. Once again, I'm going to take them against the spread. I'm assuming they're going to be a single-digit favorite in this game. They were -2.5 in the last game. Might even get them to pick them in this game. We'll see what the line comes out at, but I will play this up to 8.5. I love the Memphis Grizzlies in this spot. They showed me in that second half that they're the better team. They have the better players, and all around this team's pretty healthy. I think everybody will be playing in this game. They're going to be staying in San Antonio, so no need to worry about the injury report unless somebody got hurt in that game. The only person that got hurt in that game was Victor Wembanyama because he got slammed on by Ja Morant. I don't think the bucket counted, but it was amazing. It was amazing. It was the only thing on Twitter. Ja Morant, he's got a death wish, I guess, because nobody goes at a 7'4" guy like that and just absolutely dominates him. Finishing that dunk was insane. Was the dunk of the year? Maybe the dunk, best dunk I've ever seen in my life. Could be wrong, but it was pretty spectacular from Ja Morant. Was the leading scorer in that game, 21 points. And I'm going to be talking about someone else who didn't have a really good day as one of my player props today. But I think this Memphis team, the way they score, I don't think San Antonio keeps up. Neither one of these teams have been playing great defense this season. Memphis, yeah, they turn the ball over a few too many times, but they make up for it with fast break points and the ability to put up 130-plus points on any given night. So give me the Grizzlies in this spot as the play. Let's go to the player props for tomorrow. We're going to start with Jaren Jackson Jr. Going to take him over 1.5 made threes. Now, not really known for a three-point shooter, but in the game against the Spurs, he shot 8 times. So I'm thinking that down low, probably not going to be able to get a lot going with Victor down there. I don't think it's a physicality problem. You can obviously dominate Victor, physically, but he's just a 7'4" guy. He probably doesn't have the bag to go up against a 7'4" guy. That's why he was from the outside most of the game. He made 2 of his 8 3-point shots. He's only shot above 8 threes a couple of times this season. So I'm going to go off of what I saw last game. He made 2 in the last game, shot 8 times. That kind of shot volume from the outside for a guy like Jaren Jackson Jr., it's pretty hard to pass up, especially because it's probably going to be over 1.5 threes. He's a 34% shooter on the season. If you do the math, and he takes 9 shots, he's going to make at least 2. So I'm going to take him in this game. This is just purely off the numbers and going off of what I saw in the last game. Didn't look like he was having fun down low, messing with Victor. Shot 24 times in the game, only scored 19 points, 6 of them coming from the outside. So I'll take a shot on the outside buckets here for Jaren Jackson Jr. Over 1.5 threes as the play. And for the last play of the day, Anthony Edwards, over 26.5 points is my guess. It's been hovering around 24.5, 25.5, 26.5 over the last several days. But the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're not a very good team. The experiment of Rudy Gobert and Julius Randle working together, that has not panned out. Rudy Gobert can't make a shot. Julius Randle, one of the most selfish players in NBA history, can't make a three-point shot, can't make a two-point shot, can't make a dunk, can't make a layup. This guy stinks. Altogether, Julius Randle, Rudy Gobert combined, they might be able to make one Karl-Anthony Towns. So all together, I think we can confidently say Karl-Anthony Towns leaving the Minnesota Timberwolves, that was the worst case scenario for the T-Wolves because this has not worked out for them. Edwards, over 26.5 points. He had a really good game against the Warriors. They were getting blown out in that game. Edwards kind of crawled his way back into that game, got the T-Wolves a chance late in the game. They lost the game, unfortunately, but Edwards, he did hit his over player prop in the last shot of the game, scored 28 points, only shot 19 times. Anthony Edwards has to realize the only scoring that the T-Wolves have right now is him and maybe Dante DiVincenzo if he's making his shots. But right now, Anthony Edwards has to be the go-to guy, has to be the guy putting up 20-plus shots. And you can see it in the win-losses with the T-Wolves. Whenever he has a bad shooting night, they get blown out. When he has a good shooting night, they're usually in the game or win the game. 41 points against the Wizards, won that game. 28 against the Warriors, lost that game by a possession. 32 against the Pelicans, win. 37 against the Clippers, win. 53 against the Pistons, win. 15 against the Grizzlies, lost. 21 against the Magic, lost. So you see the trends. I've talked about this before. He's got to figure out that he is the big boy on this team. Now, I think he kind of realizes that, but his shot attempts aren't really reflecting it. I think he does take a lot of shot attempts in this game going up against the Knicks. This should be a fast-paced, high-scoring game in my opinion because the Knicks coming off of a game going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. That game was very entertaining to watch, that overtime thriller. I think this game is going to be high-scoring once again. So give me Anthony Edwards over 26.5 points as the final play of the day. Let's go to the recap graphic. We're only going to take one game, Memphis against the spread. I can look up the line right now, see if we have anything out for the Friday night slate. I got to assume they're going to be a very small favorite. Yes, they are. -2.5, just like it was last game. Give me Memphis -2.5 as the play. Jaren Jackson Jr. over 1.5 made threes, and Anthony Edwards 26.5, might be 25.5, but I'll play at 26.5 because he's coming off back-to-back pretty good game scoring. So over 26.5 as the final play there. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA picks and props for Friday, January 17th slate of games. So you guys enjoy the content. Please sure to drop a like this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.